We had basically no white space around us at all, meaning we had very, very minimal freedom of movement. The second you left our little area, we were likely some kind of fight.
Medevac.
We had my team, we had a ANA SF ODA that we were living with, and then we had an infantry squad uplift there with us as well. So extremely small footprint. About 2-3 weeks into our deployment, we were driving along, going to check on one of the ALP, Afghan local police, one of their checkpoints, and we were ambushed. I got hit with some shrapnel in the back of my shoulder. Wasn't a big deal, plugged it right there, continued on mission, no problem. Secured the objective, got back, reconsolidated. My medic took a look at it, he bandaged it up, and we continued on. Fast forward to November, same deployment. We were on the way back from a mission that went well, and we were ambushed along our route back. The initiation to that ambush was a 300 to 400 pound IED that hit our lead vehicle. Hear the boom, truck is airborne, and I'm seeing dudes fly through the sky like lawn dots. So I begin maneuvering myself down towards the truck, and I trip and fall. I look back, and it was one of my teammates who was actually the gunner in the turret of that truck. I'm in shock because he's alive. He's completely incoherent, obviously. His leg is snapped in half. I do a quick initial medical assessment of him to see just how bad this really is. And in about a second or two, I start getting engaged. I leave my buddy, which was one of the more difficult decisions I've ever had to make. I engage the enemy. I eliminate that threat, 2 out of the 3 anyway. And third guy takes off running. He's running away from me, and he's shooting at me over his shoulder while he's running away. So I'm maneuvering on him through this apple orchard, and one of his rounds strikes me in the face. It just grazes my cheek. I didn't realize that that's what it was at the time. As I'm maneuvering, all of a sudden, I get knocked on my ass and I'm staring up at the sky. I thought initially that I had run into like a tree branch, and that just knocked me over. Turns out it was a round from an AK. So fast forward to March now of 2013. Getting ready to go into a joint mission with ANA, our Afghan National Army. We had our Afghan National Army SF team. We had some Afghan National Police guys there with us, which was nothing new for us. And we were doing our final comms check, our pre-mission brief, right inside of our little motor pool area, when an AMP soldier jumped up on the back of a Ford Ranger that had a truck-mounted PKM machine gun on it and opened fire into the group. I ended up taking 4 rounds to my right leg, and I took 1 to my lower left. At this point, we're dealing with 11 American casualties, including 2 killed, and another dozen or so Afghan casualties. So, catastrophic. At that point, I insisted that the guys move away from me and start working on guys that they could help, that they could save. I was completely convinced with certainty that I was dying right there and then.